another book review, and today we're going to do the Scorpio races by Maggie Stiefvater. This copy was lent to me by the fabulous Sasha at Sasha and M, and so you should go check out her blog. It's awesome and fun stuff. So there are these creepy horse things that come out of the water. They're kind of like seahorses, but they're actually real horses from the sea. And this guy named Sean, he has a talent for catching them and somehow calming them down, you know, acclimating them to regular horse society, so to speak. And then we have Puck, this poor girl, and she is trying to help her family survive on this island, and so she decides to run in the Scorpio races even though she doesn't have one of these fantastic horses from the sea. Not even gonna attempt the name because I know there are going to be like 10 people saying you pronounced it wrong. Okay, so here she says, I went with Kapel Ishka. And she puts the pronunciation in the author's note, which is something that she started, I don't know if she started doing that in all of her books, but I remember it being in Forever, just to be like, hey guys, thank you for holding on for these many years. Anyways, this book is about these two characters kind of not rivaling each other, but definitely bumping heads a few times. Basically, he's like, this isn't safe for you, all this stuff, and it's not worth it, and if you need money, you should probably find other ways of doing so. And she's all, you know, your boss is threatening to throw me out of my house, and so that's not gonna work. Basically, it's this fantastic tale, and it's awesome and amazing, and I love all of the characters. Something you should keep in mind while reading this book, or actually beginning to read this book, is that you should let the story happen to you, let you experience the story, rather than trying to figure out everything that's going on at every single sentence, every moment of time. Because the beginning of the book, I was like, what the heck is going on? Basically because I didn't know too much about the book, and it took me about 50 pages or so, well, more than 50 pages, for me to be like, oh, let me just back up, let me just read the story and see where it goes. And it went somewhere very nice and very like, oh my gosh, and great. And you have to realize that there's a lot of dry humor throughout this book. It's great. If you can catch it, it's amazing. That's something that I enjoy about Maggie Stiefvater's writing. She just totally, I used this word before, but acclimated it to this whole like story, world, realm thing. This, yes, all of this. Basically, she's a boss world builder, and I love her writing forever and ever. It's so beautiful, and it takes me a while to get in through blah, 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 to kind of wade through all of that, because sometimes like the pretty gets in the way and you're like, what's going on in this story? And then you finally like kind of just let the story unfold in front of you, and it's beautiful. So that's basically what I thought about Scorpio races. If you've read it, tell me what you think about it. If you haven't read it, what's stopping you? It's a beautiful story, and it's not something that's a short read. It took me like a good few days to kind of get through it, but it was well worth it.